Greetings, friends, and welcome to Beast Foundry. My name is Christian, and as usual, I will be your guide today. Now, today's video, I have debated a lot if I should even make it. I don't know how well it will be received, but it's stuff that has been on my mind, so I'm gonna make the video. It might not ever even see the light of day. Who knows? We'll see. I want to talk to you today about being honest with ourselves and supporting the industry. There was, a little while back, a very large discussion going on about Paizo workers unionizing, how great this was. And I saw lots of things too that, they need more pay. Part of the union will help that. But when I look at the Pathfinder community, I see a massive amount of people not supporting them. Most players I know, they don't own a single book. They use Archives of Nethys, which is a great resource and tool, but if you're using them exclusively, you're missing out on a lot of stuff and a lot of rules that will benefit you and your character, because when you look at the books, the rules are set up in conjunction that if they're talking about this, the next paragraph also is continuing along that thread, but when you look at Archives of Nethys, you're only getting a small portion of it. You could be missing rules that tie in from other places, and if you don't know what to search for, you're not going to find it. Besides that point, the lack of support from the community, it hurts them. All of the issues kind of stem from not having enough money. And I'm not here to shill for Paizo in any way, and I will absolutely be honest with you, as someone who's becoming a content creator, trying to sell my own products via my Patreon, I have a stake in this as well, but this goes way beyond that, and it's way bigger than that. No one could ever buy a thing from me. I would still have these exact same thoughts. You need to support the people doing the things that you love, because without your support, they're going to go away. And when Wizards, Paizo originally started, they were printing Dungeon and Dragon magazine, and Wizards ended up pulling that back from them and taking care of it internally. If no one supported Paizo, you wouldn't have, 3rd edition, that when they moved to 4th edition, Paizo picked up from 3.5, which a lot of people referred to as 3.2 or 3.75 for Pathfinder 1st edition. Now we have Pathfinder 2nd edition, which even then you have edition wars of the 1st edition players. I don't like 2nd edition. I'm sticking with 1st edition, which is fine. But Paizo has made the announcement, we're moving forward with 2nd edition. We're not creating any more 1st edition stuff, but that doesn't mean there aren't people that aren't creating it. So my point is it is so vitally important to support the things you love and the people that are creating the things you love. Because if you don't support it and everyone has that same mentality, it will go away. And it won't come back, because no one's going to attempt to pick up something that failed because no one supported it, because there's no value in it for them. If you're someone that you love Pathfinder 2nd edition, but you don't own anything, pick up a PDF. They're $15.
If you just want, something from the core book.
And get it as a gift for a friend. Pick up the softbounds. They're much cheaper. I understand that we are not all made of money and that we can't just buy every single thing that they release. I know there are some of you out there that do, and hats off to you. That's fantastic. I buy a considerable amount of stuff from Paizo because I love what they do and I want them to do more. I don't love every single thing they do, but I support them. Just because I don't like it doesn't mean there aren't a ton of people that do like it. I don't need to like everything. Just the fact that they put out a ton of stuff I do like, I'm happy to support the things they do that I don't like, because I know other people do. And that's okay. I feel the world has really gotten into this, well, if I don't like it, everyone who likes what I don't like, there is something wrong with them. And that's not getting the world anywhere. Quite frankly, it seems to be going backwards at times, but I'm not going to get into that. But there are people that are putting their very hard work staying up late. And, that was a great topic about how people put in so many hours and they're not actually paid for the hours they put in. So they have to form a union so that they can almost force Paizo to pay them more money. And, there's a lot of dynamics of the company. Are they choosing to? Can they afford to? All of these things. But at the same time, it is very clear to me they are not getting nearly the support they could, just because, like I said, I play with a bunch of kids and I talk to them about it, and they have slowly started to acquire things. And, I'm not talking 8, 9, I'm talking like, 16, 17, 18. They have jobs, they have money that, they blow on all kinds of things, buying a $15 PDF that they can throw on their phone or their tablet so they can look up stuff and also help support the company making the things they love. That's important. Just the same with your YouTube creators. They get, if they're huge, they get revenue from their ads and their followers. But there are a lot of people that are just making stuff that, some people look at and go, oh, that's cool. Anyways, moving on, which is fine. You don't have to like everything. But if it is something that you do like, consider throwing them a few bucks just to let them know. One, it encourages them like crazy. Even, $2, $3, $5, that doesn't change. It doesn't make or break anything. But what it does is it tells that creator, someone likes what I do. And if, you do everything and no one likes anything you do, well, maybe it's because what you're doing isn't that great. I don't know. I'm not there to talk about each individual situation. But chances are that's not it. The chances are it's just everyone has a tendency these days to just gloss over everything, spend a few seconds looking at something, and then moving on. And I see it hurting people more than it helps them. In fact, I don't really see it helping anyone. But this inattentiveness and going and getting everything for free. And I see this advice all the time, which is great to help people get into the game, try before you buy mentality. I absolutely support that. That is fantastic. But it turns into this, I don't need to buy anything. And you're right, you don't. However, if everyone has that mentality, what you love to do is going away, and it will go away quickly. Because they have overhead, they have employees, they need to make this content. And if they're not being supported, they're going to stop. Because that's the way the world works. We don't live in a land where you can just sit there and do whatever you want and not have to worry about making money. It's not evil to want to make money so that you can continue to do what you love, that is putting out stuff that other people love. So it's a complicated issue, and as I said, I didn't even know if I should make this video, and I still don't know if I'm even going to publish it, but it was just something that I wanted to say and I wanted to throw out there, because all of you, your support matters to all of us. All of the creators, all of the publishers. Without your support, we're nothing. We have nothing. We have nothing to stand on. We're not making anything for anyone. We need your support. Sometimes that support can be as simple as leaving a comment, is an upvote, as a simple reply saying, thanks for what you do, or I thought this was cool, or this is really interesting. What are you doing in the future? Engaging and talking to them and making them feel supported. That's kind of in the word support. And without it, it really has an effect on people. It truly does. So I just wanted to throw that out there. I hope you all have a fantastic day. Or if you like this video or hated this video, go ahead and leave me a comment below. Let me know your thoughts on the matter. And as always, if this struck a chord with you or you like my other stuff, please go ahead and like and subscribe. And as always, game well, my friends.